defensive team.
The kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for their defense. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And he's brought down there.
We're in the age of the mobile quarterback, and you saw it right there. The ability to scramble out of the pocket, extend the play, and make passes like that is invaluable to the offense.
Second down play coming up. Scanning the field. It's Bennett. And the tight end hauls in on the corner route. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Start with the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Brought some time, now lets it go. Makes a quick grab. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Getting set. Here's second down. Hands off to the left. Inside the 35. They tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line.
Well, that's what you love to see from an offense. The offensive line and the running back in sync, working together, and it pays off. What a big gain. Thought he might be close to being able to take it all the way to the end zone, but the defense just brings him down there inside the 5.
The Cyclones come to the line with first and goal. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. They used the stiff arm there. Defense wasn't buying it to get him down for just a short gain. Offense facing second and goal. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Looking downfield. It's Becht. Touchdown, Cyclones, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game with no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and they actually just the rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
We took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field after the review. The play will stand. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. It comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. First and 10, they'll look to throw it. Finds him open on the right side downfield. And runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route movement. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Back by the receiver. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot. I think the reality is seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
First and 10, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket, trying to get the throw off. Just flings it out of bounds and pass rush closing in.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point, move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
The Golden Bears come to the line to run the hurry up. They'll try to run for the first down. Going through the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Bears. As they fight back here in this playoff game. Now the important point after attempt.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
Bringing it out, it's Townsend. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And here comes the Iowa State offense back onto the field now. Can they keep it going? Good mix. The run passed beautifully in the last touchdown. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. To throw, it's Becht. On the move now. It's a deep shot right down the middle. They lost the receiver down there. He's got it for a big gain. They make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk of yardage on that play.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense. Explosive play has set them up at the opponent's 40. And we're going to throw now on first down. Moves out of the pocket. It's another deep shot. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Iowa State. Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All he had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25.
some adjustments to stop him this time. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking to scramble. On the run here, lets it go. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
On the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They'll go down after a nice pickup on the play. That'll be a first down.
Now, it's man-to-man coverage. It's pretty good coverage, but the quarterback puts the ball away from the defender near the sideline where the receiver can go over and make a play.
First down. They're going to throw the football. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
Well, there are 3 things there that seem to be working against him on that play. The receiver didn't really sell the curl route that well. The pass looked to be late, and the corner was right there to break on the ball.
Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Looking to throw here. This pass is caught. Breaks into the clear. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes. And this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Back to throw again.
Nice throw.
No connection there. The pass is incomplete. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Incomplete for a 3rd straight play.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
He made it. 3 points on the board.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. The first play of the drive now from the 25. Dropping back. It's Bent. Good throw to the flat. It's a screen. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
It can be hard sometimes in a pre-snap, but if the quarterback can identify the outside coverage, he can avoid these kind of losses. This was just man coverage on the outside, and the secondary pounced on that screen.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Delivers quickly to the left side. That's caught. It's Townsend. Tackle made it at 41. That's a nice game getting closer to midfield.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
The offense with 3 tight ends now on first down, trying to create a mismatch. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. With the catch, it's Hansen. Breaks loose at the 40. And finally able to bring him down. That's a big momentum play to wrap up the first quarter. Well, Kirk, Iowa State has the lead here. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here. The misfire on first down makes it second and 10 from the 33. Looking to throw. It's Beck. On the move now. Hit as he released it. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
And I love how this defensive coordinator knows how to get after this quarterback. This guy is dangerous when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator understands that. That's why he's trying to hurry up the process. They get pressure on him here. Actually hit him as he's throwing this football.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made down the left side. An explosive play. Heads out of bounds after a solid game. More than enough to pick up a first down.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Handoff running right. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's second and 3. Here from the shotgun. He goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Moves out of the pocket. He wisely decides to just throw the ball away there on third down. Brings up fourth. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. There's a flag down. If it's on the defense, wouldn't be enough for first-down yardage. You figure they'll take the 3 points. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start at the 25. Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. Looking for some space. It's Johnson. Fighting off the defender. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Now it's second down here. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. The pass rush closing in. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
A lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it and they get the sack.
And the wideout goes in motion. Looking to throw it on third and very long. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have any... the ball.
Golden Bears will look to convert here on fourth down. Needs a completion here on fourth down. He's running out of time here. And it's incomplete on fourth down. The offense will now take over in plus territory.
Well, Chris, there's crazy, then there's what we just saw. I'm not sure what this head coach is thinking. Late in the game, trailing by a bunch, I get it. But you've got time. Way too early in this game to go for it on fourth and a mile.
And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Back to pass. It's Becht. Locates the tight end. It's complete. They bring him down after a short gain there.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Cyclones.
This guy's starting to prove that he is a mismatch for this defense. Second touchdown of the day, and a great job by the coordinator continuing to find unique ways to get this guy on one-on-one opportunities for touchdowns.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Cal's offense takes the field now. That last possession, they got stopped on fourth down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. finds that big tight end for a short pass. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a real nice gain there.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Quick throw, the catch is made. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Second down after that previous play. Here comes a handoff. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
On the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. And they heave it deep downfield. And it's caught outside the 10 and still going. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Cal.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Now a two-point conversion attempt coming up. Pass is going to be incomplete. He was really lucky to avoid the pick there. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. To the air, it's Beckett. He's going to heave it deep right down the middle. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. A huge gain moves the ball to the +22. Great scoring position now.
How about that? Receiver had nobody around him. That's frankly embarrassing for his defense when you let someone deep downfield go completely uncovered.
This offense is still clicking.
Well, that's what great teams do. Things are getting a little bit too close, so they go right down the field with just a few plays to put this game right back to having a comfortable lead.
And the PAT makes it a 15-point lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Here comes a first down pass attempt. It's a fly to the wideout. That's going to be incomplete. A first down drop here in the middle of the field. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Looking for the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Important 2nd down play coming up. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He shreds the tackle. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. 1st down from there.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
The Golden Bears have 1st and 10 here. And the defense will spend their 2nd timeout here to make some adjustments. The guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Quarterback drops back. With the catch, it's Johnson. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. But crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. Looking for a man. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a 1st down.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Going for the touchdown here. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line. Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Press coverage now from the secondary. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Tries the right with a quick throw. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. He hands it off from the dead. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy. Can they keep this drive going? It's 4th down and 6. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Oh, they've got him! A 4th down sack and a turnover on downs. So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can you make something happen? Off the play fake on 1st down. Looking to scramble. Wide open downfield. And here he goes. They finally bring him down, but what an explosive play that time. And the offense will now quickly spend the timeout. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. He was successful with his last kick. This one, though, from 46 yards away. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And they add to the lead. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Cyclones will kick this away to start the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Cal's offense back out on the field now. Eager to get something going as we begin the third quarter. Cut in to this huge lead. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Grabbed down the middle. It's Morris. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. The Golden Bears will hustle to the line here to run the hurry out.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
And he's brought down, but it's a first down spotted near the 41. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. First down, looking to throw the ball. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Love to see a post corner executed perfectly because it really shows you the time that a quarterback and receiver have put in together. That time it's ran perfectly. The timing was there, and great throw and catch.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
So second down after the incompletion. Moving the receiver now before the snap. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking for his back. It's a quick grab. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
And the Golden Bears will line up on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They finally stop him at the 8. It'll be 1st and goal. Here we go, 1st and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game. Keeping it on the ground here. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. Second down and goal. Run to the left, trying to find pay dirt. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Golden Bears. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the 4th quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
He's not going to get there. The 2-point try fails. They can't cut into this deficit any further. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Iowa State offense takes the field now. This game has suddenly gotten more interesting, so this offense needs to be productive here. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Spins away from defenders. They get him down with the junior with an excellent run there.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
The gain moves the ball past the 40, sets up another 1st and 10. Breaks an open space. Picks up the first, looking for more. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. 1st down to the 45.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
Looking to pass. Expect. Receiver makes the catch. They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position now. 1st down.
Chris, much like we saw in the 1st half, this quarterback could put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with the secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Offense will set up on 1st and 10. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Toss play to the outside. That's a strong stiff arm. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Go with the toss play here to the left side. Let's give credit to the guys up front, the offensive line, center, guard, tackle. They seal the edge. I love seeing the receivers' willingness to be a part of that, and a good job of blocking downfield. Otherwise, that play cannot be speared out of the backfield and into the open field. So everyone handled their responsibilities perfectly to pick up some nice yards.
Here's the 2nd down play. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be 1st down yardage.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
He escapes the pocket. He throws it away there, avoiding a mistake on 3rd down, and now a 4th down decision coming up. So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. Knocks that one right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So California's offense back out on the field now. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Not able to connect, incomplete.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? The tight end's got it on the quarterback. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there. And that completion puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
Bringing pressure. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the 1st and the 2nd option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
The Golden Bears starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Offense looking to throw the ball. Lets it go quickly. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
love this aggressive mindset from the quarterback and offensive coordinator. Found the matchup that you wanted, take a shot downfield. You don't hit it, but you made the defense be aware of it.
Second down after the incompletion. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Tries to get it to the running back. That ball snagged for a completion. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up under the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
And looking to throw now on first down. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. They'll look to throw it here on second down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Big moment here in this playoff game. Third and short on the 7th play of the drive. Can he get there on the ground? It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Crucial play. Down double digits in the second half. They're going to go for it on fourth down. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
I think it says a lot about this coach's confidence that he has in his team, that he sticks to running the football on fourth down. You know, a lot of teams, they might try to get cute, pull out a special play that they've been practicing for weeks. But not this guy. They just line up, run the ball, and pick it up.
Looking to throw it on first down. Looks to the left, and it's complete. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a first down and goal. Iowa State has the lead here. As we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. So here we go. An exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a first and goal. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Cal. Conversion is good. That makes this a 7-point game. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Cyclones offense is back out on the field now. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call? On first down, it's play action. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
Back to pass. It's Becht. On the move now. Just gets it away, taking a shot. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Finally brought down after an explosive play for this offense. Big game.
Boy, it's got to be so rewarding for an offensive coordinator when your play call perfectly counters the defense's call. That's exactly what we saw right here. That play targeted the coverage's biggest weak spot, and it led to a wide open wide receiver.
Testing the right side. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. He's looking to throw. Moves to his left now, escaping the pocket. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
On third down, he drops to throw. Moves out of the pocket. He'll wisely throw that one away.
A really good decision here by this quarterback just to get rid of that football, but I'm sure they're hoping for a few extra yards here to make this field goal attempt a little bit easier.
And that one's straight down the middle. And they add to their lead.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. Cal's offense takes the field now. First down. We're going to throw the football. Caught over the middle. It's Morris. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. And the Golden Bears looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
The offensive line will have to regroup after the sack. It's 2nd and 13. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Not easy to bring down. The quarterback finally gets the job done.
Chris, I love what this defense is doing right now, working with a 2-possession lead, essentially telling the offense, hey, we'll give you those underneath throws. We'll allow those short gains, but we're not going to give any shots downfield, and we're going to tackle you inbounds to keep that clock moving.
A deep shot right down the middle. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Touchdown, Golden Bears. Still no answer for this offensive machine. That score makes things a lot more interesting here in the fourth quarter with a spot in the national championship game on the line.
This feels like a playoff game now. You can just see it on the guys' faces. That was a momentum punch. Now the focus shifts to the opposition. Can they march down and answer, or will they wilt to the pressure?
Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Team does their job and secures the recovery.
Chris, as you know, the chances are you're not going to recover these, but still, the hands team deserves a lot of credit for executing and coming up with the ball. You can't overstate the importance of a good special teams unit.
And here comes the Iowa State offense back onto the field now. Settled for 3 last time. No doubt they're looking for the end zone in this possession. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Leaning on the run game here late. As the first down is still going. Tackle made at the 36. It'll be first down. This offense in good position here.
Boy, another nice game by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
The offense with 3 tight ends now on first down, trying to create a mismatch. on first down. Looking to scramble. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
It's 2nd and 10 off the incompletion. Ball to 36 still. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Looking to pass. It's Becht. He escapes the pocket. Pass tipped at the line of scrimmage. That's a great play by the defense.
If that ball were thrown just a little bit higher, they could have gotten away with a completion. But great play by the defender getting a handoff.
3rd and 10. They'd love to force another incompletion and preserve some clock. Quarterback heading right, trying to create on the move. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
What a play by this defender to step in and swat that deep ball away.
Rolling the dice a bit. Up one possession and going for it on 4th down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. He's throwing for it on 4th down. On the move now. He's looking deep again. Pass is broken up. Turnover on down. What a stop.
Chris, what a clean job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
Dallas offense back out on the field now. Pressure on late in this playoff game. Down 3. They've got to make something happen right here. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Solid run, tackle at the 45-yard line. Golden Bears hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
That's a really good run by this offense. And Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
First down here for this offense. The final 2 minutes here. This defense trying to hang on. The offense trying to make a play to win it. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. And the offense produced some magic. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Short pass finds the tight end. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28. Just checking the stats after that last completion. He's approaching 450 passing yards now.
Well, this guy's doing everything right to be able to have a day like this. He drops back, he finds these open receivers, and he puts the ball right on the money. And how about the receivers, the job that they've done being able to make plays after the catch today?
Here comes a first down pass attempt. It's a short completion of a big tight end. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
Well, the offense has done a nice job of moving themselves down in this area to give themselves a chance. But, man, the quarterback's got to continue to make good decisions and not put the ball in harm's way.
Time winding down deep in this game with a shot at the championship game on the line. And the offense step up. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking to scramble now. They'll avoid the big hit to the side.
Boy, how many times do we see this late in the 4th quarter? You know the pass rush is going to be there. They're getting after him. They're getting upfield. They get a great push. But what do they create? Space and lanes. And he takes off and picks up a first down.
Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. And now a chance to take the lead with a touchdown here. It's 1st and goal. Trying to run. It's Johnson. Football's loose. Offense recovers the fumble. It keeps going.
Boy, did they dodge a bullet right there. So fortunate to recover their own.
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. Nothing on 1st down, so now it's 2nd and goal from the 6. Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Well, that's a great performance in the pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play and be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship. That says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically. And they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And now the stage is set for this season's ultimate college football game. We will see you at the national championship. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.